Okay, let's look at this one. So we're going to take this explicit rule and we're going to write as recursive. Notice this is arithmetic. I know it's arithmetic because it's clearly the equation of a line, slope, y-intercept. So it's a line, so it's definitely arithmetic. So let's think about what we need. In order to rewrite a recursive rule, we need a couple things. We need to know what is the first term in the sequence. So that's easy enough. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my function and I'm going to evaluate it at 1. So -6 plus 8 times 1 equals 2. So the first term in the sequence is 2. Then what am I going to be doing each time? I'm going to be adding, remember this is your slope number, so I'm going to be adding 8 each time. So in other words, D is 8. So let's do it. First term in our sequence is -6. In order to find every other term, you take the previous term and you add, sorry, it's not -6, it is +2. I was looking in the wrong spot. It's +2. And you add 8. So let's just double check it. Make sure I didn't make a mistake. So if we plug in 1 into our original equation, as we saw, is 2. If I plug in 2 into my original equation, I get 16 minus 6, which is 10. If I plug in for this one, I take my previous term, which was 2, add 8, which is 10. So it's absolutely going to work. Okay? Let's look at this one. Let's look at this one. So let's think about what we need for a geometric sequence. For a geometric sequence, right, we're going to need to know what the first term is. This is really nice. This is always our first term for a geometric sequence. We also need to know what our common ratio is. That's really nice. That's our common ratio. So we actually have everything we need. So in this case, I'm going to say the first term is -3. In order to find the next term in the sequence, you take 1/2 and you multiply it to the previous term.